Hi everyone, it's Kierney with Realty Billings. Today, let's talk about this awesome deal that I'm sure all of you have heard about lately, where you can get $500 payments on a new car for 0% down, 36 months, something like that. As you can tell, I totally just made that up and have no idea anything about cars. But what I do know is how those large car payments can affect your ability to buy a home. So let's talk a little bit more about why that is. Let me explain a little bit more why this is. It has to do with debt to income ratios. You might have heard what a debt to income ratio is. It's basically the number that the lender is going to look at when they're deciding whether they can approve you or not for a home. So any of those big payments that you have, car payments, student loans, medical debt, any of those kind of things are going to go against that debt to income ratio. So as soon as you add something on there, like a big car payment for this car that you just had to have right now, that payment is going to affect what kind of home you can buy. For some people, it's just affecting the little bit of how much they are actually going to be able to afford, but they can still purchase. For a lot of people though, what it's going to do is put you above that ratio that the lender can approve you, and you won't be able to purchase a home until that car ends up getting paid off. All interest rates are down across the board. Whether you're looking for homes, cars, furniture even, you can always find this great deal that's going on right now. So it makes it super easy to think to yourself, hey, maybe I should take advantage of this car deal. It is way easier to be approved for a car than it is to be approved for a home. The thing about buying a car too is it's instant gratification. You don't have to do that much planning to be able to look into purchasing a car. However, the truth is that as soon as you have that big car payment, you're putting yourself back for your ability to buy a home. I've had so many clients recently that have taken advantage of those interest rates and gotten a nice new car last year, and now they can't be approved for a home until they pay off their car, make some changes to that kind of payment, or whatever the lender is going to suggest, which might even be selling that car too. And I know what you might be thinking right now, that you totally can afford the rent payment you're doing right now, the car payment, and still being able to live your life. But unfortunately, to a lender, those kind of things don't matter. They go all by the numbers and look at your full situation. So before you go and think about buying that new car, because the interest rates are so awesome on new cars right now, think about if you're planning on buying a home in the next 5 years or for however long that loan payment is going to be for your car. And if the answer is yes, you plan on buying a house sometime soon, maybe think about not purchasing that car. And I totally understand that everybody needs a car. You have to get from point A to point B. But you don't need the brand new 2021 great car that they're trying to sell you at the lot because you think you can afford the $500 payment. Really keep your big goals in mind, and if those goals are homeownership, maybe go for the less expensive option that's still gonna get you to point A and B, and then you can still purchase that home in a timely manner. If you have any more questions on this, feel free to message me or check out my blog post where I also have some tips from lenders in there as well that can go over how you can get past this car payment or really break down and explain to you how this car payment can affect your home buying ability. Until next time.